right, riding around town, stack of vehicles. Careful, careful, careful. For any intersection right here. Orange stage, orange stage, orange stage. Brake, brake, brake. What? Did somebody do something correct? What? Ooh, baby, we're gonna have some fun with this one. All right, so we're going through this area, okay? So we're in orange stage right now because we're going through an intersection. Great, let's go. Now we're in yellow stage, having a good time, but we're still kind of zoned in, scanning for any threats. All right, so right here, with my situational awareness, I know that there's an intersection. I also see how the grass is separated right there. Okay, so the grass is separated. You can see that right there. That means there's obviously a place for vehicles to go in and out. So you start putting these clues and these patterns together, right? That's what you're doing. You're trying to figure things out. But right here, we have terrible line of sight. We can't see past these vehicles. They're blocking my vision. They're blocking everything. So you should be in orange stage. You should be prepped and ready. And it looks like he is. Amazing job. Amazing job. This is a perfect example of progressive brake pressure with great situational awareness. Nobody's waiting till the last second, fighting for the position. Nobody's arguing. Nobody's honking horns. Nobody's waiting till the last second, then have to be like, oh, crap, I need to stop because he's not paying attention to me. So we got to smash these brakes. No. Prepped and ready. Situationally aware. Seeking out and recognizing hazardous situations. So there's that side of the vehicle. Boom. As soon as you see that, look at it. He's already prepped. He's already prepped. Yeah. Already prepped. So we see the side of the vehicle. Now this person wants to go because this person right here is coming. Where can they go? Where can they go? They're going to get into our lane. So it's going to be a path of travel violation no matter what. This person already committed. If this person just stays right there, possibility of getting hit. They don't want to get hit. They're going to take their chance. They see an open gap. They're going to go. So they're going to do it. You hear how the bike just kind of slowed down? Interesting. Interesting. And look it. We slowed down to almost a stop so this person can go. And we're not gunning it. We're not going like, yeah, what'd you do that for? Because that's going to put you in a hazardous situation. He maintained his space cushion. However fast this person's going to go and pick up speed and get to the speed limit, we could do that easily because we're on a motorcycle. So when we're sitting back here, we're like, oh man, I had to slow down to 10 miles an hour. I was going 45, but I slowed down to 10. This sucks, man. You suck, man. I'm going to make sure you know about it. No, just be like, oh, I can get to 45 within an intersection's distance, like 30 feet. I can get to 45 and 30 feet. It's not a big deal. It's actually kind of fun. I get to go through the shifting. I get to go through everything. Acoustic or aesthetic outdoors, welcome. Thank you for the dollar donation. Appreciate it. But guys, don't get so upset by these things. Did a great job, Smart Rider, right here. Boom. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Smart Rider. Guys, we are giving away motorcycle gear. Link is in the description. Over $800 every single month. Ooh, $5 to enter. Oh, that hurts. All right, watch out around that corner. If he fell, somebody else is going to possibly do it. You're in a group ride. There's some more people. Block traffic. Oh, did somebody else just crash? Yep, somebody else just crashed. So this was all that was sent in. There's not anything else. I don't think. Is there more? So let's go back to that. And it's a little blurry. It was a little blurry. It's perfectly fine though. We can decipher what's happening. All right, so we're riding. Okay, this is a good space cushion when you're in a group ride. This is what I would be doing. Great distance, great space cushion. Nobody is like, here. Like nobody's like close. I like the fact that they are this far apart. So if you're going to be riding in a group ride in the mountains, do this because now you're able to see all of this just in case you have to ride your own ride, just in case there's a pothole, just in case there's something there. See, the scary thing, though, is that it's a blind turn. See how this is as far as you get to see? And that means you have to ride within that. Okay, never assume that the rest is clear. Okay, so we got signage right here. We're increasing the speed. You heard the RPMs go up. This says it's a 25 mile an hour recommended 90-degree turn. So this right here, this is what I talk about, making sure you're scanning and planning and everything, okay? You're looking for all these things. You're looking for these turn signs, because that's going to let you know how sharp of a turn. And I don't say go down to 25. I'm saying if the speed limit is, let's say, 55 and it's recommended 25 for normal vehicles, that's a huge decrease in speed that's recommended for this. So that means you should probably take that into consideration when it comes to going around this corner. So be very careful with that. I would still at least roll off the throttle and apply some brake pressure, getting ready for it. Slow look, press and roll, everything. All right, as soon as you see this and you see that they're not in the same line that you are and they kind of went off and did this, just assume that they're going to crash. Now, here's the thing. Don't keep looking at this rider. Don't keep looking at them. Let's go ahead and get that actually around them. You need to continue on with your path. You need to continue on doing this, because you're going to end up over here with them. And that's the whole target fixation. So it's very hard to like look and then be like, oh crap, they're going to crash. But it's like, oh crap, they're going to crash. Now I know how to rescue them. That's their emergency. I need to make this turn. I'm going to still slow down and do everything I need to do to stop as soon as I can. But don't follow that person. And the way you follow is by staring at them. And you're going to see that. I mean, you see it in this video. So you just witnessed the mechanism. Okay, so you know you're in a group ride, and this is where it's very, very important to have good communication with your whole group ride. And look at that. At the very tippity top, it says Cardo right there. You grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk Bold, guys. Go ahead and do it. Or the Free Coms or the Slims or whatever it is you want to do. They just upgraded to JBL speakers. But anyways, grab some of those. That way you're able to communicate with people and say, hey, somebody crashed, slow down, slow down, slow down. And it's this nice mesh system. So even if someone's far and you come back, it connects. But the main thing is I use it for that safety aspect when I'm in a group ride. So everyone that I ride with locally, we have them so we can talk and talk and talk. I'm in the back, so if anybody crashes, I call it out. You know, and vice versa. Somebody in front, they call it out. I'm prepped and ready with my med kit, trauma kit, everything. Grab yourself a Cardo. Link is in the description. You get a discount. If you click that link, it automatically applies. So anyways, great integration. So I'd be calling. I'd be like, hey, guys, don't come this way. Don't come this way. You know, or slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Diminisher, welcome to the crew, baby. Slow down, because we got somebody that crashed. That way he gives them a heads up.
You okay?
So he's saying it like, you okay? It's like, read my lips from here, but if you had that Cardo, you could actually talk to them. So in this situation, what I'd be doing if he had a headset, I had a headset, I'd be like, get off the road, get off the road, get off the road, because I know that there's other people coming. So we got the initial person coming. This person kind of figured it out, and it's not going to do anything. This person probably saw the bike and is like, oh, crap, I'm going to go into it. Their concentration was removed from actually riding the ride. Almost impacted the rider, and then now we almost have a second patient because of one. Now we have another patient right there. We're actually looking at this guy, but this guy over here is going to go off the cliff, basically. Because you can see some of the dust kind of going that way. So now you have two patients. One of them is the one that crashed is even more severe. So if you're out in a group ride and that was you crashing because you saw the buddy in front of you crash, well, now you have two patients, but you might be more severe and you're the one with the medical knowledge. That's why you have to pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Good job on this rider, though, for stopping. Now, grab your trauma kit. So the guy's walking. Guy's walking. Good, good, good. I'd still grab it just in case. Leave it on the ground. If nobody uses it, nobody uses it. All right. Line of sight. Another line of sight issue. Robert, how you doing? Another line of sight. We got a pedestrian. Okay. Lots of craziness happening. Whoa, whoa, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Woo! You need to slow down, dude. Slow down. There's a hazard in the road you had to go around. Was that a shoe? All right, so line of sight problems here. Line of sight problems here. All right, so we got a car here. Now, what is our main intention? We want to get to the front. We want to go and have a fun time. Okay, we got pedestrian here. This is an intersection. You should be in orange stage. Intersections aren't the place to gain time. Intersections are the place to be prepped and ready for a hazardous situation or a threatening situation. On the long straightaways where all the factors are pretty much removed outside of merging problems, go ahead if you want. It's up to you, but don't do it in an intersection. This isn't where you gain time. So we want to lane filter, right? It's kind of what he wants to do. He wants to lane filter. You got two massive trucks right here. So kind of pick your timing a little bit better. Don't just say, I'm going to go and maintain my speed, and then people have to adapt to what I'm doing. No. You're the bottom of the totem pole. You're the bottom of the rung, baby. You need to adapt to everyone else. And these big boys, law of gross tonnage, you're not going to damage nothing compared to these people. They're going to completely demolish you. So be very careful with that. So he wants to lane filter, or he wants to make a choice, couldn't make a choice, starts applying some brake pressure, starts messing him up a little bit. Look at that. Last second, kind of had to swerve out of the way, but you know what? He braked and swerved, did it, right? Found an escape path. That's perfectly fine. Now look at the escape path we have. So I understand he put himself in this situation. You don't want to do that. You know, the more close calls you have, the greater chance of a crash. But the thing is, if you are ever accidentally in this situation, just understand this is all you need. So don't think, well, I have to stop or I have to have a full lane on either side in order to swerve. No, you can slow down and you could take this little lane filtering position if you had to. It's very scary still, but it's very important to practice that. How do you practice that? Go in a parking lot, swerve, but only swerve into like small sections instead of going swerve and just calling it a day. Swerve, but then make sure you swerve into 3 feet worth of cones separation. So, oh crap, that was scary. Why'd you do that? Whatever. I'm embarrassed a little bit. And that looks like a shoe. So we got another roadway hazard right there. Adapted the hazard. Plan your route. Position yourself for safety. Didn't happen here. But located a hazard, adapted real quick, and he negotiated this threat a little bit earlier. But don't do this in the first place, please. Do not do this in the first place. Just kind of wait. Watch out. It's going to be green, if not already green. There it is. It goes green. Just don't put yourself in these situations. All right, group ride. Decent spacing. Nobody's hauling butt, so this is good. Be very careful, though. Oh, no. Don't put your foot down. Woo. Look, somebody already crashed right there. Look at that. You see, it keeps going. It's not a 90-degree turn. All right, so we're riding around, and we're in a group ride, probably all in comm system, probably using the Rokform Mount. Just click the link in the description. Get a Rokform discount of 25%, automatically applied. Anyways, moving forward a little bit right here. So this looks like a new rider, kind of trailing off, doing his own thing. But here's the thing I absolutely like, is that he's in a position for his best vision. So if he was like right here, he'd just be kind of looking at the back end of this vehicle, of this rider. So what you want to do is be like him. Be off in a different staggered position, but go ahead and spread yourself out a little bit, and then make sure you do your own riding stuff of slow look, press, and roll. So there's the slow. You see the brake lights, very good. Now we got to look where we want to go. Don't worry about this person. Don't worry about us as the cameraman. Don't worry about those things. So we're not leaning yet. Okay, we leaned in way too late. We turned way too late. This turn is already going, and now we are. So he might be going a little too fast. So this does look like a new rider. It absolutely does look like a new rider. He has the good position for vision, so that's very important. He has good line of sight. He has good escape paths to right or left. But the thing is, he's just not ready yet. Okay, you have to take a lot of these things slower. And then you also have to start on something easier, especially as a new rider. This will never help. That will never, ever help. So the instinct of, especially with slow speed maneuvers, is I'm going to fall down, so I'm going to put my foot down. No, on slow speed, I'm going to fall down. I need to do more counterweighting. That's how you fix it, because you don't want to touch the ground. Okay, these motorcycles aren't designed for you to paddle it like the Flintstones. So in this situation, you feel like you're going too wide. I need to kind of put my foot down to slow down and stop. It's like a natural reaction because I want to stop before the dirt. What you should be doing is, oh, I'm going too wide. Let's really commit to it. Commit to that turn. Like, you know what? If I don't commit, I will crash. This is that moment of fight or flight. Right now, he's flighting. He's fleeing. He's fleeing. What you need to do is fight for this situation. You need to get into it, turn into it. So putting your foot down is not going to help out in this situation. But this is one of those things I want you guys to see. So if you put your foot down thinking it's going to help you stop, the moment it touches, it's going to grab traction from the ground. Look at that. And sling your leg back. And that's going to cause you to lose absolute balance and function. And he's going to try again. And right there, ankle snapped, hamstrings torn, knee ligaments are donezo. I'm not that flexible. There's the growing, tearing. Now you got arm lacerations, arm, shoulder. Lots of issues. Lots of issues. So be very careful when it comes to that. Do your slow look, press and roll. Plan your route. Be a smart rider. Wear full gear. Take some classes. Don't rush to get into a group ride, guys. Don't rush to get into a group ride. I feel bad. That sucks. So grab yourself a Rokform case. I have a little pop socket adapter. I absolutely love it. This is a magnet right here. It keeps your phone nice and secure. A lot better than some of the other competitors. Anyways, they sponsor this channel, so make sure you check them out. Links in the description. Automatic discount when you click that link. I'll see you guys around. All right, move it into here. Yeah. Riding straight. Lots of traffic. Watch out. This guy stopped. That's an intersection. There it is. Oh, panic braked. Oof.
Stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, double check your body. Oh, 3-week-old bike.
Yeah, you want to see it on video, motherfucker? Got you on video, bro.
Oh, he knows.
That was my turn. You know that, right?
It's not your turn. It's fucking straight. License plate.
It was my turn.
You don't.
I got you.
You don't.
Brother.
You have to yield.
Right here.
You have to yield to the motorcyclist because he's going straight. There's impact on the vehicle. Oh, is he taking off? He took off. So when I get these videos, what I do when they're submitted to me, I'll scroll through because I ask when the crash happens. So all I saw was, like, I scrolled all the way to, I scrolled to this part, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. It's something we can talk about, you know, left turners and everything. So I don't watch the end because I want to make sure I know what it is, or I want you guys to know what my initial thoughts are. All right, so we're gonna be turning right here, just coming from an intersection. We're just kind of riding, we're doing our thing. Great space cushion right here. So when you plan your route and plan your ride, you know, you're one position, 2, 3, whatever, but you got this whole lane here. This gives you the most space between these cars. So if anybody wants to turn left in front of us, we should be pretty golden, right? Well, that's not technically the case here. Nathaniel with the 10, thank you so much. We're going to be moving forward right here. Now, this is that weird thing, right? Why is that car stopped? More than likely, it's going to be turning left, right? They want to turn left to go this way, right? They want to go that way. So as soon as I see that, this is that clue. This is that pattern I talk about. We talk about sides of the vehicles all the time, but here's another one. That uncommon thing in a common situation. Why is somebody stopped right there? And that's to help you understand that it's an intersection, okay? So that clue tells you the hazard. This clue right there tells you intersection. Once you hear intersection in your brain, you know, even if it sounds like me, intersection, guys, intersection. Make sure you go into orange stage in intersections. If you hear that in your own brain while you're riding, amazing. The thing is, that is an orange stage intersection. Got to get ready. Got to get prepped. Cover those brakes. Be prepared to do a progressive brake pressure. Maybe slow it down just a little bit until you pass the intersection. Go back into yellow stage. Have a great time. That is what I do. That is what you should do. Trust me, it will work. Test it out yourself. So the biggest problem with this part is that this person's blocking any line of sight. So this is our line of sight right here. I don't know what's behind this vehicle. I don't know what's behind this vehicle. My line of sight is obstructed. So once that happens, I am prepped and ready for anything, okay? Swerving, braking, whatever. So I'm rolling off that throttle if I had to. Boom, there's the culprit right there. So we should be able to, since we were prepped and ready back over there, that we should be able to stop within this intersection, or we should have an escape path, right? So at this point, applying progressive brake pressure to, let's say we're going 45 miles an hour here, and we applied progressive brake pressure within this distance, and we go down to 20. That 20 miles an hour might give this car enough time to go or see us and hopefully stop somewhere so that we can go around them. That's all it really means. Progressive brake pressure, emergency maneuvers, you don't have to stop on a dime. You don't have to swerve in the perfect escape path. You just have to make sure that you don't collide with something. And a lot of times, all that means is slowing down enough to allow that vehicle to go. Okay? People don't want to hit people. They really don't, especially this person. This person didn't want to hit us. He took off afterwards, probably had some other things. So anyways, you see the huge shift in weight. So you see how the camera angles like that. We could see pretty much our hands, the handlebars. That's a great clue, a great baseline right there. So look at our hands. Let's go ahead and make it half speed. You see the body shift forward? Did you guys see his right hand? Look at his right hand. His right hand. So squeezed, and then now even at 25% speed. That's the moment we start to move forward. That right there is that weight transfer. Not just us, but the actual motorcycle transfers its weight to that front tire and applies as much decelerative properties as it can. But if your tires aren't warm, if they're worn out, if you are doing it too quickly, you're not going to have that mechanical traction that it needs in order for it to grip the ground. Okay, it's just going to slide up on the top, okay? So when you give it progressive brake pressure, it kind of does this, and then now you can really apply. But if you just slam it, it's going to do this, and then it's like, oh crap, and breaks off. So that's why you need to have good progressive brake pressure. Now, in this situation, there's not much we can do, right? So we try to apply some brake pressure. Hopefully, we slow down enough, and then this guy kind of makes it, and then we're kind of just doing this. But that's what we got to do. That's at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. Having good gear is very important. Okay, we're giving away gear, but the thing is, go out and grab some if you don't want to enter the giveaway. Just get some gear. Be a smart rider. Acquire and utilize that personal protective equipment, because if this happens, so there's the panic brake. We didn't hit anything, right? We didn't hit anything yet. We fell. So his hands went out. He has good gloves. He's got full gear. Now, that car driver is definitely going to want to do something, right? I mean, he's going to have front end damage. The bike crashed into it. But now he's rolling. Multiple impacts across the body. Multiple impacts into the curb. Look at that. Look at that. Make sure you guys get full gear. Please, please, please. And then if you're ever in a crash, do what this guy does right here. He gets to their license plate with his camera.
Motherfucker.
And he's like, I got your license plate, so if it does take off, you got it. You could always give that to the police.
Fucking bike's 3 weeks old.
3 weeks old. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, you want to see it on video, motherfucker? Got you on video, bro.
That's a good thing with video.
That was my turn. You know that, right?
It's not your turn. It's fucking straight.
He's got his license plate. So the driver's like, it's my turn. There's no turn lane. You're supposed to yield for oncoming traffic. It is the driver's fault. So let the court decide. You know, do what you have to do. Got his license plate. File a police report. They're going to catch him. He's going to have more troubles because he did take off from the scene. So at the end of the day, just make sure you're okay. He took off. Let the cops handle it. Yo, I want to say thank you to RevZilla for being a sponsor of this channel. Grab yourself some motorcycle gear. This is their version of gear. You can find this at Cycle Gear also. But click the link in the description. No extra cost to you. It's an affiliate link. It helps support the channel. So if you're going to buy gear anyways on RevZilla and you want to get some gear, click that link and help out. Like I said, no cost to you. I'll see you guys around.